Peace be with you. I hope you've been enjoying the daily this week as we've walked through some of the history of the early church by looking at some of her greatest theologians. Looking forward next week to hearing about what I might call the Constantinian Church from the time of the Council of Nicaea all the way through the Middle Ages. Before we get to that, though, we have one more of the early church fathers to look at, a fellow by the name of Origen. Origen was born in 185 AD in Alexandria, Egypt. Second only to Rome was Alexandria as a metropolis of the time. Alexandria was, in many ways, a far greater center for learning and advancing the knowledge and wisdom of humanity than Rome. There arose in Alexandria a school for Christian education that we shall call the Catechetical School. The Catechetical School taught many converts to Christianity the finer points of the faith and produced many sterling examples of brilliant apologetics to the other various people groups who lived in Alexandria. Origen was appointed the head of this school at the age of 18. He is often regarded as the first systematic theologian of the church. He took very seriously his job as the head of the Catechetical School, and so set out to write comprehensive textbooks for people at all stages of their walks of faith. While some of his later works are perhaps less than faithful, his earlier works, such as On First Principles, are marvelous explanations of the faith. What we can learn from Origen, and something I hope you see throughout your life, is from another of his most famous works. You see, just before Origen was born, a fellow named Celsus wrote a rather scathing criticism of the Christian movement. Origen wrote a response to this, wherein he addressed each of Celsus' points on his own terms in a calm, reasonable, and most importantly, charitable manner. Origen shows us, the same as James, the importance of keeping a close watch over the manner in which we speak. Origen's response to Celsus put the whole practice of crude attacks back and forth in the early church to rest. May we so speak with the charity of our Lord that we sway others to adopt the same posture of love and understanding.